Hey, 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 hatting, what's happening? Hey, 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 I'm kind of happy because I'm going to look at a house that I'm about to look to buy. Well, look to try to, let me turn the music down, I'm in here jamming in my new car. Turn the music down. I'm at the house right now. But my car ain't so new to y'all, but check it out. It's new to me. And guess what? It gets me from A to B. But I want to tell you something real fast before I get out and go and have this meeting with the realtor about looking at this house for the home and no cash. You may not have a brand new car. You may not have the nicest car that other people have. Guess what? You may not even have a car at all. You might be riding a bike like I used to be riding 2 weeks ago. But I want to tell you this. Give me a minute. I want to tell you this. Matter of fact, there's a song that explains it to you a lot better. Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac, yeah, gangster white walls, TV antennas in the back, yeah. You may not have a car at all. Listen, just remember, brothers and sisters, you could still stand tall. Just be thankful for what you've got. Yeah, you do. You got to know that now. Let me tell you something. You need that diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Woo, woo. I'm going to sing it again. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Woo, woo. Now, shh. Be quiet, because I'm in a very discreet area in a neighborhood where they don't have all that hoorah going on. But I'm going to show y'all this house that I think I'm going to try to buy. I'm trying to buy it now. But I don't know whether I got enough. I got to work my behind off. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Man, look here, man. You can't make this up. I'm gonna go knock, let me go, I hope the realtor is here already. Let me see if the realtor's here. Ring the doorbell and see if the realtor's here. Uh-oh, guess what? Y'all, I'm just playing, man. I started this video off like this to get everyone's attention so that I can give y'all this public service announcement to all of the people that y'all are reading in the caption. Now, this right here is my good friend's house. My good friend Brett. But this video, we're in his yard working on his mailbox. And I'm actually doing some brick mason work with a good buddy that allowed me to help him out. Now y'all know I'm the homie No Cash. My job is singing, acting, a little bit of comedian work. I actually do motivational speakings. I'm an author and all those things. But I had a special message I wanted to give to the youth today. All the aspiring artists, actors, comedy, if you're a producer, poet, anything that you're doing as an entrepreneur and you have big dreams, right? I want to share something with you. Give me a minute. So y'all stay tuned now. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Good God Almighty, I'm gonna tell you something. One day I'm about to be in me something like this, y'all. You got to understand that it's true. But you gotta work. You're behind off to do it. Give me a quick minute. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going over here in the shade. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna set this thing up so I can give y'all this message in a great way. And you guys are gonna understand exactly what I'm trying to get you to see. Look at that. Look at the pool, man. Who do not want this type of house? Who don't want this type of house? But in order, where much is given, much is required. And I need for y'all to understand that. So, at the end of the day, we're about to get this thing in and I'm going to tell y'all what it's going to be. All right? Set this camera up and we're going to talk. Well, you know what? The shade over here, so I'm going to do it like this. We're going to do it like this. All right? Give me a quick minute because it's going down in a major way. Public service announcement to all of the aspiring artists. Though y'all can't see me in the shade. So I just got to make this thing work like this. Now, first of all, you got to remember that anything that you're striving to achieve in life, you're going to have to work very, very hard for it. And if your dreams are not very big, if your dreams don't scare you, then you're not dreaming big enough. So, with that being said, I wanted to use what I got going on today to demonstrate to y'all the kind of motivation and ambition you have to have in order to accomplish that which you're setting out to do. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna get in the hot sun to do this video. But let me take off this shirt and put on my, look here. This is promotion, y'all. Get it right, promotion. My new shirts just came in. It's a new t-shirt brand that I got called Be Better. I did it with a real company, not nobody just making those shirts for me. I got a whole stock of them, but give me a minute and we're gonna talk about this. All right, because I'm gonna show y'all the type of sacrifice you gotta make to get where you're going. All right? Now, first of all, this is a promotional video right here for promotional use. But I'm going to teach y'all something. All right? This is the first shirt out of my package. I'm going to buy it from myself right here on camera. I have 60 bucks in my pocket. I'm going to take these 40 and put it over here in this pocket. I got to give myself some change because this shirts are $30 if you buying them out my hand. But if you get them offline, they're $39.99 at www.IKNOWCASH.com. And look, they fit well. They're very good fabric. I mean, it's summer friendly. Nice and breezy. But that ain't what I'm here today about. They look nice. Don't you agree? You take my stick off because that's already purchased. But this message right here is to all aspiring artists. I'm seeing that, first of all, for me to do what I'm doing, it takes sacrifice, long suffering, and I had to endure a lot of things with my life. I'm still living in a shelter right now as we speak. And things are changing and getting better for me, but you have to go through your breakthrough and get through in order to get where you're going. And don't let it break you. Also, while you're going through, it ain't gonna be easy. You have to do things that you don't like to do and that you don't want to do. Some things you don't know how to do. Like, look at me today. I'm out here helping a brick mason, and I ain't never did brick mason work in my life. But it's a way for me to make some money to create a budget to help fund some of the things that I'm trying to do, that I'm striving to do with my life. So I'm out here working in the hot sun, beaming on me with no excuses. so I can create a budget. Not only that, I'm working at a new job now. Shouts out to Ezra Brown for believing in me and trusting in me and giving me a chance to work in his place of business down at Soleil Cafe, downtown Irby Street, Florence, South Carolina. I'm serving coffee. I never served coffee in my life, but I'm serving it and getting it done. I'm learning. I'm just using this to show y'all that everything that I'm doing in my life may not be what God meant for me to do, but I got to do these things to create a budget to help fund what it is that I really want to do, which means that would be promotion. So in order to promote yourself, you need a budget. Now, every young person, I'm not talking to all these old cats out here that are set in their ways, and you can't teach an old dog new tricks, the majority of them, and we understand that, I know that. But at the end of the day, give me a minute. At the end of the day, I'm worried about my youth out here, the young youth. And the problem is, a lot of youth don't have the guidance and the people to teach them. Well, I'm a motivational speaker, and my heart goes out to the youth, the babies on up to the teenagers. So I want to tell you something. If you're an aspiring artist and you're paying money for beats and you're paying money to get covers for album covers design, and you're paying money to go in the studio to record music, or whatever you're doing, if you're investing in yourself, know that you must do it correctly. And after investing in those things, if you're going to pay money for studio time and pay money for a beat to create a song, keep in mind that you must have money for promotion, to promote the song and to promote your movement. And that's where you got to create yourself. That's why you have to create yourself a budget. So how your budget is going to come, it can come from anywhere. You can sign a deal to get that budget and go in debt. You can get a loan from the bank and get in debt. It doesn't matter if you feel like, if you believe in yourself, you can do those things. If you have those opportunities available to you, you can work for a budget. You can work a deal with investors or investors, endorsements, sponsorship, you name it. You can make it happen, but if you can't make it happen in those ways, you have to work and save and create yourself a budget, y'all. Because at the end of the day, if you don't promote yourself with what you're doing, it's not going to go anywhere. Promotion is key in all business. I'm going to say that again. Promotion is key in all business. That's why you have commercials on television. If you never thought about it, why do they spend millions of dollars on commercials during Super Bowl time? Can anybody tell me, why do they spend millions of dollars on commercials during Super Bowl time? And if you can't tell me, I'll share with you and tell you. They know that a lot of viewers is watching Super Bowl. Not only the people that are in the bleachers and out there paying for tickets and stuff like that. There's millions of viewers at home watching from TV and their cell phones and computers and pads and all of this good stuff. So these business people spend millions of dollars to get commercials in front of all of those eyes, because they know that what you can get people to pay attention to, they'll spend their money on. I'm going to say that again. If you can get people to pay attention to what it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that you're selling, or whatever your talents, skills, and gifts are, that's when people will pay money, if they like what they see. But if you never can get it in front of them to even see whether they like it, then you're going to be limited as to what you can do and how far you can take yourself with your talents and your gifts. Now, with that being said, you can understand why you need promotion. Now, I'm only making this video because I'm seeing that in the industry, they're running a lot of games. It's called smoke and mirrors on the youth, because they know that your minds are not that elevated enough to understand all of what advertising and promoting embodies, right? So what they do is they fabricate a little and put a little jewelry around these artists' necks. They put on name brand clothes on them and make it seem as if they can afford this. Like this is the artist stuff, right? But all in all, the artist has a team of people around him to create the image that that artist needs to help sell what that artist is selling. All right? So, with that being said, you can understand that promotion is very, very, very important, but how you promote and with whom you promote is very key. Now, if you don't know what you're doing, you'll get out there and you'll spend your money very frivolously. And you'll spend it on things that's really not going to give you any return or to help you get anything back. For instance, I'm seeing a lot of guys, and it's not just on a lower level. I want y'all to understand, Jay-Z did this as well. Y'all familiar with Tidal? If you're in there watching, I can't see any of the comments right now. I'll come over there and interact with y'all in a minute. But there's a message that's coming off my heart and my mind because I want to reach the hearts and the minds of the people, the young people, and make sure you understand this on a lower level so you can get it. You understand when you go to Instagram and you see people with followers. You might have went on there and they had maybe 1,000 followers or maybe even less. And then you might have went back in a couple of months and you saw 20,000, 30,000 followers. But then you see in the comment section, they only have about 10, 15 comments, but 30,000 people following them and views going up now on their posts. Or even on YouTube, they used to do this. You used to can buy views and buy subscribers to make your movement look more than what it is, enhance it, and so that people will in turn follow you and think that you're progressing. And that would make some people buy into what you're doing. Now, even Jay-Z did this. It's not just on a low level that people are fabricating and putting smoke in mirrors. And Jay-Z is my idol. He is a music mogul, and I give much respect and props to Jay-Z. But even Tidal, the music social outlet that Jay-Z got, Tidal, whereas though he was trying to get all the artists to get involved with Tidal instead of TuneCore and Amazon and iTunes and Spotify, you name it. He's in competition with these people. So what Jay-Z did was tweaked his sponsorship and his subscribership. He made it look like he bought more followers. He made his numbers look bigger than what they were. Why would Jay-Z do that? So most people will come over to Tidal and think that Tidal is progressing in a manner that Tidal should be progressing, you know? But I'm saying this to say, don't be fooled by the people that you're watching and being entertained by. Proceed with caution, because these people have budgets, they have sponsorships, they have endorsers, they have investors, and they have people that specialize in helping them market and promote what they're doing to ignorant people that don't know any better. And the reason why I say ignorant is not a bad thing. Ignorance just simply means to not know. And the root word of ignorant is ignore. When you ignore the truth or when you ignore the facts about a situation, it will make you become ignorant, which is the act of ignoring. You can't ignore the facts and the truth about a situation. When you do that, then you become ignorant and oblivious to what's really going on. And if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. So now look around. I got fans and followers all over the globe. They're emailing me, and this is not a form of fashion thing that I'm boasting or bragging. I got fans in Cambridge, Maryland. I got fans in Maryland, period. New York, California, Texas, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, England, London. Shouts out to Rosa. I see you, Rosa, over in London, overseas. I see you in there. I have fans all over the globe, and I'm speaking to you personally. This is not about one set of people or in one particular area. But I want you to understand that when you see these people that you know with more followers than you on social media, and you begin to feel down about your movement because you don't have what they have, keep in mind that you're on your own mission. You're on your own journey, and you can't excel or succeed as fast as the next person, but you just enjoy your journey, because you never know whether that person is putting smoke in mirrors, whether they're lying to you about their numbers, or whether they've bought. There's people in social media world that you can buy followers and views from to enhance your movement, to make it look good for the people who don't know no better. So I'm trying to educate your mind and give you some sense so you can have a little better keen eye. You can be seeing with divine eyes to see through some of the BS that's going on out here. Now, I told you I got shirts. This is no BS. These are my shirts. I paid high dollar to get them because I believe in what I'm doing. I'm promoting a message that says, be better, not take advantage, not mislead, not bamboozle, and throw smoke in the mirrors. So I choose to tell y'all the truth about my life, whether it says that I'm living in a shelter right now, whether it says that I'm walking everywhere that I'm going because I don't have a car, whether it says that I don't have any money. That's why my name kNOWCASH came about, kNOWCASH, but I quickly changed that to kNOWCASH because I know how to get it. I just don't have the support system around me. I don't have management. I don't have a team. And you know that collectively together you can do a whole lot more with a team, right? But don't let that stop you if you don't have these things. You set out to do what you have to do to get where you're going. But I'm telling you this because a lot of people are being fooled. You're watching people in your area that has the money to buy viewership and buy followers, and to you it looks like they're doing something because they're somewhere hiding, like they got something going on. But they're sitting in a house somewhere going through the same things you're going through. They may not have all of what they need to survive in their everyday life, but they're making it look to you as if they do. All right? So understand that promotion is very, very, very important. And you have to have a budget to promote yourself, especially if you have a product or if you have music. Oh, and I look at my face. My face is like this because I promised my cashiers and cashiers over on YouTube that I would not get a trim up until my EP, which is an album now. I'm going to make it an album. That's what's taking me so long. When my album is completed, when I'm finished recording the last song in the studio, I'm going to get this trimmed up. And y'all going to see me clean cut. Y'all going to see me dressed the part. But right now, that stuff really don't matter. I'm making the proper sacrifices that's needed for me to save and create a budget. I'm going to be selling my shirts. I'm going to be selling my CDs. I have what you call download cards to my new single. My single is called Be Better. This is not a CD. This is the future. This is a download card. Most people are listening to music now on their iPads, iPods, cell phones, and things of that nature, and computer. Well, this right here gives you one free redeem of my single. You give me $1 for it, and you can download it to your laptop or computer. Once you get it on your laptop or your computer, you can put it on your phone, your iPad, or wherever you listen to your music at. But you will not be able to deny me buying this by saying that you don't have a CD player. So this is a part of my promotion. These shirts are a part of my promotion. And I had to make great sacrifices to get these things done. All right, now listen. Once you do this well enough, you will attract investors. You will attract sponsorship, endorsements, and you will get real viewership and real numbers of people that believe in you, fans that don't even know you. Stop looking for your family, friends, and personal associates to believe in your movement, because they're not going to be the ones buying into it. The people that are going to buy into your movement, you're going to have to win them with the things that you're doing, with your talents and your gifts. There's a verse in the Bible that says, your gift and talents shall open up doors and place you before great men. And the person that exalts themselves will be humbled. And know this, y'all, the humble man will be exalted. So you choose which one you want to do today, but this message is to the youth to know that if you're striving to do anything, and I got to get out of this sun because I'm sweating, I'm about to melt. So give me a minute. I'm going to get in this shade because I am melting. But I'm going to get this message out because somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. It's not a game. We're not faking. We're not fronting. We're giving it to you real. All right? In real time right here. Now, Whether you believe me or not, see, knowledge supersedes any belief. I'm going to say that again. Knowledge supersedes any belief. When you believe a thing, it's not sure to happen. I can believe right now that I have 100, I don't know it because I'm not watching the back of the screen, but I can believe wholeheartedly that 100 viewers are in here watching this and getting something by what I'm saying. But is that factual? Is that the truth? I don't know. I just believe it. And yes, it starts with the belief. But after belief, you set out to educate yourself. And then you become to know. And that's how knowledge supersedes a belief. So I'm telling y'all some things that I've come to know from experience. Experience has taught me these things. Don't believe these people, y'all. All over the globe, they're doing it. On Instagram, when you see in these Instagram models with 1 million followers and stuff like that, yes, they have a substantial fan base. It could be maybe 50,000, maybe even 100,000, maybe even a couple of 100,000, because people are attracted to beauty. People are attracted to nakedness. People are attracted to brands. People are attracted to gold and platinum and diamonds. And people are attracted to the light. We know this. But let me give y'all a metaphor so you can understand. You know those little lights at night that light up like a neon light? And they're in like a little gate little thing, and it's like electricity, and that light attracts the moths and the insects to come to the light, and when they come to the light, it zaps them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And if you're not in there, if there's not 100 people in there, this video is so educational, so informative, and so powerful. I trust and I know, I got faith that it's going to get viewed by the right people, and somebody, if it's only 5 or 10 people, is going to get educated, and they're going to learn something so that they can do something better with themselves. But you know this light that I'm talking about. It's a fluorescent light that people hangs up at night to attract mosquitoes, moths, insects that bother people. And the insects are flying to the light, and when they get attracted to the light and get over there to that light, bzz, bzz, it zaps them, and they stuck. All right? So the light, be careful the things that you are attracted to, because the light will end up being your demise. It will zap you if you're not prepared, if you're not educated. So all of these people that has all these followers and all of this viewership, and they're buying it, and the majority of them are because they have what you call promotional budgets. A promotional budget is money set aside to promote and market your brand, your skills, your talents, your songs, your videos, your books, whatever it is that you're doing. So don't be fooled by these people, y'all. And if you are aspiring to do anything in life that you believe in wholeheartedly, right? And you got it in your heart, and you know that this is your mission, this is your talent, you use your talent in the correct manner to where as though your talent and your gift is going to open up doors and place you before the right people that will in turn invest and pour out into your movement in a major way. And some of them are going to be looking for a return, and that's business. That's just what business is. And if you believe in yourself, there's 100% of what you're doing, so much of 100% that you can break off percentages to give back to people that help you get your stuff off the ground. That's business. But don't forget that you're going to have a lot of people that reach out to you because they believe in what you do, and they're not going to be looking for a return back. And it's going to be like quiet helpers. They're going to be like, I call them blue dot alignment. They're going to be people that believe in what you do so much till they just want to see you make it. And they'll do what they'll invest their energy. I call it current. You know, greater is the power that is within you than the power that run this world. And the power that run this world is currency. The power that is within you is called current. And if you don't take your current on a job and put out the real deal thing, which is current, on that job, you will not get their currency. That's why they pay you so much of dollars by the hour.
Yes, you get the dollars, which is the currency, but you got to put in that current, which is the hours, the energy and hours on that job to get the currency. But you got to know, greater is the current that is within you than the currency that runs this world. And if you know that, then your energy, your inner chi, your inner power, your inner talents and gifts and things that you possess that don't take money for will in turn open doors for you to create avenues of money and investors and sponsorship and endorsers to help you do what you're doing. And you don't have to take my word for it. I'm living proof. People, I'm telling the truth in real time across all of my social media platforms, right? And because I say that I'm homeless and I have no cash, people don't believe it because they're looking at the great things that are happening for me. They're seeing me in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I've never been there before, saying, a guy paid for me to come here. They're seeing me with, well, today my shoes is kind of dirty because I'm working laying bricks. But these is really, you can tell, they're not the kind of shoes you lay brick in because I don't even have the money to buy proper bricklaying shoes like steel toe and all that. I don't have that. I put on what I got and use what I got to get what I want. But these were my good shoes, my Adidas. But who cares? I'm making money to create budgets, to make more money, to make a way for what I'm striving to do with my life. So who cares about dirtying up these Adidas shoes? I don't care about brands. I don't care about clothes. And you can see that when you go and look at my YouTube channel. I put on raggedy clothes for a reason, because I didn't have the money in the budget to buy clothes to put on to make those videos every time I shoot a video. I don't have a budget. So did I let it stop me? No, I put on raggedy clothes and the same raggedy clothes every video because clothes don't make me. I make the clothes. You should make the clothes. Currency shouldn't make you. You should make the currency. Your current should make the currency. And let me tell you something. If you think currency makes you, I will agree with that partially. I'm going to tell you something. All currency is going to make out of you is the fool that you already are, or the intelligent person that you already are. If you are intelligent already without currency, currency will make you more intelligent. If you are funny without currency, currency will make you more funnier. But if you are a dummy without currency, currency is going to make you more dumber. Excuse my French. If you are ignorant before currency, currency is going to make you more ignorant. It's just going to be on a larger level, on a larger scale. So stop thinking that money makes people. Females have the tendency to do this a lot, and they're out here choosing men for money. And what they in turn come to find out is that they bite off more than they can chew. After he used his money as the bait to reel you in, now you bit off more than you can chew because you can't keep up the things that he's been doing for you, and he treats you like he wants to. He might beat on you. He might cheat on you. He might be got 3 or 4 or 5 different women that he's doing the same things for, that you can't stop him from doing that because he's the breadwinner. That's his money. And you're just a liability. So I hope this message helps a lot of people out here that's listening, because I'm giving y'all straight facts, uncut, raw. You can't make it up. Now, I can bring y'all to the water. I can bring y'all to the water, but I can't make you drink. Now, of course, you don't want to drink that pool water there because there's chlorine in it and things of that nature. You don't want to drink that. But I'm using that as a metaphor. Water is a symbolism of knowledge, information, education. That's what knowledge is a metaphor or symbolism for. When they say Jesus walked on water, yes, he may have walked on real water. We wasn't there to know that. But what I perceive of the Christ consciousness of Jesus walking on water is that Jesus was very fluent in knowledge and wisdom. Jesus was so fluent in knowledge and wisdom till he can take the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And he spoke and used metaphors when he's trying to teach the people, because he knew that there were ignorant people that maybe didn't understand higher level of learning, and he knew that there were intellectual people who needed to get it on a higher level. So Jesus used metaphors, which speak. A metaphor means it speaks to both ends. It speaks to the ignorant as well as the wise. And I'm gonna give you an example, and I'm gonna close out, because I gave y'all a lot of meat in this thing right here. And I know that I'm speaking to the youth, and the youth need milk. You're not supposed to give a baby table food. But sometimes when you're pushing the envelope and these babies are going into a world or into an ocean of sharks, and they're just going to be small fish, you have to equip these babies with the things that they're going to need, the tools that they're going to need to help survive. All right? Now, here's the meat that I'm going to give you, and you can know that I'm telling you the truth. That Jesus was fluent in knowledge and wisdom so much till he got through to the ignorant as well as the wise. And he take the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Do y'all remember when they brought the lady to Jesus that she committed a crime? I forget what the crime was, but the crime called for the punishment of being stoned to death. And Jesus was telling the people in the land that he was the Son of God. And they was not believing Jesus. Jesus was trying to give them the truth. Jesus was trying to enlighten the people. But they weren't believing Jesus. They was doubting him. They were skeptics. They were naysayers. They were non-believers. All of these stuff. They called him liars. He was everything but a child of God. So they tried to plot on him, and they brought the lady to him. And they thought that if they asked Jesus, tell Jesus that the lady committed this crime, and ask Jesus, what should we do, Christ? They thought that Jesus had to say, agree with the law, because, you know, he says abide by the law. We have to abide by the laws of the land, right? Because it's wrong to not. But if Jesus had said, stone this lady to death, then they would have said, we know you're not the Son of God because you're talking about stoning a lady. How could you stone a lady if you're the Son of God? You're not the Son of God. See how the people in the world work against you? All right? And if Jesus would have said, let's not stone her. Let's disobey the law and not stone her. Let's just sweep it under the rug and give her a pass. Then guess what they also would have said? We know you're not the Son of God because you're not abiding by the laws of the land. He's not the Son of God. They try to set a trap for him. But guess what? Jesus was so wise and so knowledgeable and so fluent, and he walked on water so well. So Jesus responds to those people because he knew that the crime committed deserved to be stoned. He got stones, and he put the stones there in front of them. And what Jesus said to them simply was, yeah, the crime say, stone this lady. And I agree with the law. But he who's without sin, anybody out here who that is without sin, you pick the stone up and cast the first one. He who is without sin cast the first stone. And guess what? Nobody was without sin. So nobody could cast the first stone. I'm trying to enlighten y'all's mind to make you think for yourself, to where as though you don't need a book, you don't need a pastor or an imam or a teacher. Now, yeah, don't get it twisted. Everybody needs to be taught. But you have to gain an understanding for yourself so that you can do your own research and you can do your own studies, and then God will reveal things to you in your mind to be your own compass. And I'm trying to be the person to help y'all understand that you gotta do better, man. Stop listening to these ignorant people giving you advice and telling you how to do it when they don't know how to do it themselves. If you look around in this community right now, real is rare and fake is everywhere. And everybody is believing the fake, investing in the fake, sharing and following the fake. But all of the real is going liking, or it seems that they're going liking. Because I'm real in every sense of the word now. I'm going to give it to you real, whether my mama like it or not, whether my family like it or not. And I love my mom, and everything that I'm doing is to make a better way for my family, immediate and extended. But I'm gonna show y'all something. The moral of that story about Jesus is he was without sin cast the first stone. My shirts right here has a devil reading the Bible. And it has an angel with spirits, with a bottle of liquor or spirits in his hand. What that is on my shirt for is letting and reminding everyone know, no matter how good you are of an angel, there's some bad in you. And no matter how bad you are as a devil, the devil's reading the Bible. There's some good in him. Do y'all know that the devil was once in heaven? His name wasn't devil when he was in heaven. His name was Lucifer. Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of here. I'm singing Lucifer, son of the morning. How is Lucifer the son of the morning? And also, Jesus be the lily in the valley. What I'm trying to show y'all is life is about duality and it's about balance. And nobody is better than the next person. But we all, both of us, the angels, the devils, the black people, the white people, the Chinese people, the Japanese people, the green people, whatever human being you are, we all can strive to do something to be better. And that's what my movement is about. And I'm going to end this by saying, y'all remember this. There's enough good in the worst of us, and enough bad in the best of us. There's enough good in the worst of us, and enough bad in the best of us that should keep us from talking about, talking down on, and passing judgment on the rest of us. I'm going to say that again. There's enough good in the worst of us, and enough bad in the best of us that should keep us from talking down and passing judgment on the rest of us. Because nobody is better than nobody. You just might be doing a little better. You might be working a little better with what God has given you. But you're not better than no one. And on that note, I am the homie KNOWCASH. And I'm going to sign off with a big tenfold. Over and out, y'all. Peace and love. And y'all refer back to this video. You share this video. Let me see how many views this gonna get. And I don't care about your views. I got enough. I got 127,000 subscribers and over 40 million views. Might be 50 million now. I lost count a year ago on YouTube. And none of my family and most of the local people in my South Carolina area don't even follow me. My viewerships come from the people in the world. So I don't need validation or I don't need credibility from people who are fake and phony and who don't believe in what I'm doing. But if you trust and believe in my movement and you want to invest in what I'm doing, my website is www.IKNOWCASH.com. If you're trying to get a shirt, you can purchase it there and I'll personally send you the shirt along with a message. And if you see me in these streets and you believe in my movement, just ask me, give me a call, reach out to me on social media, and I'll personally pull up and bring you your shirt. But once again, it's the homie KNOWCASH signing off with a big tenfold. Over and out. Peace and love. Y'all share this video, get the message out, because we got to do better. We got to do something to be better.